First of all, recall this property of multiplication, the commutativity, that tells us that 6 times the number 4 equals 4 times the number 6, that is 24. This means that we need to memorize much less multiplication than we think, as almost half of them are the same using the commutativity. Let's look now at a way to multiply a number by 4. We can start by doubling it, and then we double the result. So we do a multiplication in 2 steps. In the same way, to multiply by 6, we can start, for instance, by multiplying by 3 and then double the result. Another way to do multiplication in steps is using the property of distributivity. If I want to calculate 8 times 7, for instance, I can do it in 2 steps. I first calculate 5 times 7, which gives 35, and then I add to it 3 times 7, that is 21, and I get 56. Or I can also multiply 7 by 10. So 10 times 7 equals 70. And I then take away 2 times 7, 14. And 70 minus 14 equals 56. This last method is very helpful to find 9 times a number. I see here that 9 times a number equals 10 times this number minus the number. We can use the multiplication by 10 to multiply by 5. As we see here that 10 times this number is twice as large as 5 times the number. So to multiply by 5, I can first multiply by 10, as it's a very easy multiplication, and then I find its half, I divide by 2. Finally, if I want to multiply, for instance, 16 by 3, I can first multiply the tens, so 3 times 10 equals 30, and then the ones, 3 times 6 equals 18. And then I add both, 30 plus 18 equals 48.